I think some of the most stressful cases we handle are those involving the custody of children. It's hard because the children will now have two homes. Sometimes support rights depend upon where they live or how much time they spend with each parent, and that's incredibly stressful for parents. Sometimes we're dealing with a parent who's been a stay-at-home primary caretaker who is really distraught at the prospect of giving up the time they've had with the children. We have parents who may have been the primary wage earner who see that their time with the children will diminish because between work and living in separate homes, they won't have as much access. So those issues are incredibly difficult, stressful, and they can be complex. The stress that comes with a custodial litigation, it can be significant. The things that we can do to address that early on are to come to a temporary agreement that gives everybody some certainty, or to get into court as quickly as possible to have a judge set a roadmap so that the parties have some idea of what their rights and obligations might be. And the children need to know that they have two parents who will continue to love them, but they also need to know where they're going to be. And that's often a concern of children, that they want to know when they're going to be with mom and when they're going to be with dad.
I initially went to the firm to discuss custody of my son Andrew. He was 4 years old at the time. My wife was taking me to court she wanted full physical and legal custody. I didn't have any other option than to get help to at least be able to see my son.
There are a number of things that clients can do to reduce the litigation aspect of custodial cases, because those cases are hot. They're hot and high conflict cases in many instances. So involving a significant other with a child early on can cause the other parent an incredible level of angst and result in litigation. Discussing issues with the children is a hot topic as well. Children who know too much about what's going on are children who are often being manipulated. So the best thing that parents can do is tell the children both parents still love them, and then describe for them how their custodial arrangement is going to work, but never discuss adult matters and never bash the other parent to the children. Even if you're married to the worst SOB in the world, you need to leave that to the court system to resolve. You shouldn't be taking matters into your own hands. You want to make sure that your attorney has some experience in handling custody cases. The custody issue is often a very hot button issue in a divorce litigation or in a family court scenario, and you want an attorney who knows how to handle that. We see a lot of self-help in the realm of custody cases, so it's a good idea to involve an attorney early, even again if it's just to consult with them, to find out what your rights are, what your obligations are, and what things you should never do because it will prejudice your case, and what things you can do because it will help your case.
Definitely reach out to Jay Mahserjian's office just to talk to him. And if for some reason you don't go with him, that's fine, but to give him that opportunity to just hear you out, and then you hear what they have to say, I think you'll be very pleased.